Alright, so how to run a wire on a 2018 Explorer. I already did most of the research, and by research I mean looked on YouTube, and I couldn't find one for my specific Explorer, which is 2018. But I did see that you could pull this off. There's some clips there that they'll pop off and it'll sound like it's breaking, but it's not. And then this one goes right here, as you can see, and it also has these clips that go in there. And so yeah, when you pull this one out, you have to first, the top part has to pop out. This part right here, you pop that one out. What I did is I went up and out like that, and then the same thing with this one, and then the whole thing just pops off. But you have to pull a little bit aggressive. This is for the 2018 Ford Explorer. Now I saw a bunch of people on their videos that they use like a fish tape, kind of like they call it a specialty tool, but it's like a fish tape, the flexible nylon fish tapes that electricians use. Something like that. I'm gonna go and grab something from my work van over there, and shove it through down here. Yeah, through down here, so that I can pull my cable that's gonna connect to the rear dash cam. This is what I'm gonna use. This is gonna be my specialty tool, which is like a little flexible drain cleaner. That's what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna fish that through. Okay, I found like a little opening right there on the side of it, and that's where I'm gonna shove this thing in through, and then come out through here, and then it's gonna go this way, and then I'm gonna put the camera right there. Alright, fished it through. It's right here. Use my specialty tool. Now I'm just gonna tie the cable to this end probably, and then pull it through. I taped it as best as I could, and now I'm gonna try to fish it out. Alright, I got it. This was very, very, very difficult. Very difficult. Pushing it through here and then trying to pull it at the same time. I had to tape this like really good, but it was very difficult and not easy, so don't get it wrong. Alright, so I pulled it through, and then I shoved this, I snapped this back in. You can't see from there, but I snapped this back in. So now I have my wire here. Now all I have to worry is about running it that way towards the front. But I think this was the hardest part. So to fish it, I'm probably gonna fish it probably through this hole right here. Let me see. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go through there. Will I go through there? No, I think that needs to be clear. I'm probably gonna go through here. So I'll probably shove this in here and come out through here, because I think this is for something, probably for replacing that or something. Okay, so I fished enough to where I can plug in the camera here somewhere. Just gonna make sure that it's enough. I'm gonna grab the camera and I'm gonna put it more or less where it's gonna go and see if it's enough. Okay, so it looks like that'll be enough. It has a little sticky pad or whatever it's called, and it's gonna go right there. And then I can adjust this. I can adjust this after by turning it. so that it's pointing the way that I want it to. Now that light, when I press my brakes, I don't know, it might interfere with the view. Maybe I'll put it over here somewhere. Yeah, maybe I'll put it over here. Right here somewhere. We'll see. I still gotta think about it. Alright, so next thing that I did is I connected this back on to this end of the cable, which is the end of the cable that's gonna go towards the front. And I'm using it to fish the wire between each section.